Hello, everybody. It's Wednesday. Yes, the middle of the week, hump day. It is Wednesday, right? Yes. If it wouldn't be for me going to the gym and knowing what things I did each day, I don't know if I'd ever keep track of the days. Normally, this is what's new or Tech Talk with Mike, but we kind of did that yesterday. So today I have a couple things that that I want to show you. And let's see, I think I got them all here. Everything's all ready. There's some brand new events coming. I don't have them on the calendar, but I did have my fabric rep in yesterday. I don't even have these. Let's see. I want to show you. See if you guys can take a look at that. If I hold it over in front, look at that. Is that not beautiful? We're going to be getting those fabrics in this summer and making them into kits. And there'll be a small group of you that may want to sew with me. That's a panel in the middle, and it's for breast cancer. We all know somebody. And the fabrics, there's a bunch of different fabrics to go around the outside. So and it's a big quilt. It starts with a panel, and then we move off from there. So keep that in mind. As soon as I get it all figured out, I know when it's coming. I'll get it up on the website so that we don't have to do it yet. This is January. That's summer, but I know you guys like to know what's going on. You like to be in the know. So that's one. And then this one, I just thought this was so cool. And I can just see us being able to do so much with that. Again, let me get over here in the right place. It's a panel in the middle, and then the strips around the edge is fabric that gets cut in the borders. And I can just see a lot of being able to either do free motion quilting or being able to do some embroidery or some fun stuff to add to it. So that's going to be coming, but that's not till summer. I just like to take pictures when my fabric rep comes in for two reasons. One, I get to share it with you to get you excited and let you know what's going on. And two, I don't always forget. It's hard for me to remember everything. Yeah, fancy that. To try to remember everything about everything. So today we are going to talk about the centering ruler again. I know some of you saw it last week, and I showed it to you, and we sold a couple of them yesterday. But I want to show you this centering ruler where it can really, really come in handy. It's called Embellished T-Shirt Centering Ruler for Heat Transfer Vinyl. You know, how many of you buy something that says this is what it's for, and that's the only thing you ever use it for? You know, you never step outside the box to use it for something else. Well, I'm here to tell you I like to test the limits on everything and see what other things are what we can use them for. So this is the centering ruler. You can see through it, obviously. We can see through it. See the colors? It has a V at the top for V-necks, a round for a round neck. Guess what? Doesn't matter what size you're using or what you're going to be using it for. It doesn't. My favorite feature about it is this is exactly in the center, and then the inches go out 1 inch on this side, 1 on that one, 2 on that one, 2 on that one, and it goes out from the center in both directions. So it makes it so easy to lay down and use. I have used this from a baby onesie, a 0 to 3 month baby onesie, all the way up to multiple X shirts, jackets, and other things. So I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about. All right. So there it is. We're going to lay it on the table. I had this little, let's see, that's a 3 to 6. Okay, I'm sorry I lied. It's a 3 to 6, but you could use it for the zeros. Baby onesie. Kimberbell baby onesie. We still have a few of these in stock. They have been discontinued, so when they're gone, they're gone. So we'll talk about this one a little bit. So I needed to find center where I wanted to have my little design. This is a design built into the Solaris. Luminaire has designs as well, and I want to talk a little bit more about that in a moment. But I laid this down and look, right there. The rounded part is the rounded part of the neck. Easy to find the center. Okay. And when I look at it and I lay it down smooth to find the sides, 4 and 4, here we go. Center, all the way up here. Now I wanted to leave some room at the top, so I didn't just put it right in the center. I wanted to leave a nice inch up here at the top, but here's my center line. Then I can look at this and I can count out from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see the edge, and it lets you get the same amount of space on both sides so that you're perfectly in the center. And that's using the ruler on something as small as a baby onesie. Okay? So if we're going to come back to the onesie here in a minute. I also picked up, how about a t-shirt? Here's a V-neck t-shirt, size medium. So we got a V-neck t-shirt, same principle. It's got the neck here. Line it up. There's the V-neck right there in the middle. And you notice that t-shirt's got that little seam right there. So you can just lay it right there. You've got your V-neck. You can move it up or down. And then again, look at my sides so that I have the same amount of space. You know, lay it down. I got 9 there, 9 there. Okay, perfectly. 9 and 9 on the side seams, center, line it up. Then I can decide where I want to put my, whether I'm marking it or I'm using my snowman sticker or, you know, whatever. You do want to make sure you leave some space. You don't want to run your design all the way up here. So you can decide that. Another good thing you can use are the templates. You can print a template out either on paper or the repositioning if you're going to be using it multiple times. So there you go. Center. Well, what if I have a towel? Okay, I want to do a towel. I want to do a design or a name on the rim on a towel. Well, it doesn't have a curve or in, but it still has a center. So you can line it up. 7, 8, okay, we got 8 on that side, 8 on this side. Look, there, 8 and 8, perfect center. So this particular one, center has a little strip across it. There's my center mark. And then you can count out from there. So this ruler, I mean, you can use it to cut too if you need to cut, but it is perfect for getting things lined up, centered up. You can use that along with your laser light and some of your other tools, but just for your measuring. One more thing, okay? I have the back of a jacket, okay? I've got a job coming that I'm going to be doing embroidery on jacket backs again. So again, you know where your side seams are, and wherever you're going to be measuring your center, you're going to use this same thing using 7, 7. Okay, so in this time, 7 and 7 is to the edge of the black. Right there is going to be my center. Can mark it with my pencil, lay my design down, and be able to stitch it out, whether it's at the top of the jacket or down here. If I wanted to do something, I hesitate to measure something that's been done commercially because they're not always accurate. Let's just see. 5 and 5. Yeah, see, it's not quite centered, but nobody's going to notice that. Not quite perfect there. But that's the point. When you're going to line it up, you've got the tool to do it. Okay. So with that, let's go back and talk about this baby onesie again, okay? I want to talk about this a little bit because I had a lady come in this morning that was going to be doing some embroidery and asked me for some help um, as to what kind of stabilizer to use. So we're just going to talk about this one, this baby onesie. This particular design is built into the Solaris, so you can get a design that's built in, whatever machine. If you don't know what type of stabilizers to use, remember this nice stabilizer workbook that we have at the shop. We've had classes on it. Even if you haven't been to one of the classes, we still have the workbook. So I'm just testing it. Here's the design. I look at it. It has, what does it have? It has 16,000 stitches. I think that was the number. I did two different designs here. I think this one had 16,000 stitches. Well, I remember what Paula said. If you go to the first page of the book, it tells me that if I have 12,000 stitches in a 4x4 hoop, this is a 4x4 hoop, 12,000 stitches, I can use one piece of stabilizer. Well, this has 16. So that means I need 2 layers of stabilizer, or I need to change it. Or, look here, their new fusible cutaway bold will do 17,000 stitches. Bingo! So that's, and because it's fusible, I fused it on the back, and then it held everything in place. Stitched it, used my water soluble on the top because it gives it that nice layer, nice look. And then, because this is for a baby onesie, if you take on the back side, look at this, and use your steam iron. You want to use your steam iron for that. See that extra layer? Kimberbell Silky Soft. Now we have some in other manufacturers as well, but this particular one, this is that really, really light. It feels like a sheer. It's very sheer, very, very soft. It works great on the back, and I just cut it bigger and use your steam. When you use a steam iron, it tells you that right on the instructions, it makes it permanent. So now against baby skin, nice and soft. You can also use this against, you have a tag or something in a shirt or an edge that really bothers you. This works great, covers it up. So those are a couple of the things and the tools that I use every day on all of my stuff, all of my projects. When I come to something, maybe I don't always know exactly the answer, but I've got the tools to go to and find out. Now, when the lady came in, we talked about it. We figured, I showed this to her, and she's, okay, I need that book. Absolutely. Then we were talking about stabilizers. Well, this little tool here, an added tool, and she took one of those with her as well. We have samples of all the different stabilizers. Okay, all the different stabilizers from R&K. Now maybe you have some that's a different brand and you can touch it and feel it and know what it is. But if you've got, if you use this and it's got them all labeled, you can compare. So it gives you a little comparison of stabilizers that you have, stabilizers here, and it just makes it so you don't get frustrated, you don't completely stitch out a design and it puckers and you have problems with it and you get frustrated. Also, in the book, there's a place on the other side, and I'll take the stabilizer, tape a little piece across it, and then you can make notes. And if you have different brands, you can put them, all the different brands that's the same type of stabilizer on the same page and use it as a cross-reference. Plus, it has all this great information. In the very front, because it was a baby onesie, the very first thing on here was baby onesie, but this was not heavy enough for the amount of stitches. So your stitch count is important. And you know, when you resize your designs, it changes your stitch count somewhat too. So yes, I do. I know, Kathy. That is the little frog that's built into the Solaris. It's just one of the designs. You like that one? Here's Mike. He knows that I'm on Facebook Live, and here he is. He wants to join us. Yes, dear, we are on Facebook Live. What's up? Okay, I'll call you back in a moment. That was just a question. And look at this one. This is another one that's built into the Solaris. Now the Solaris has a bunch of cute little designs, but every one of your other machines have them as well. Your brother machines, most of those have Disney, so they don't have as many of the other, the other type of designs. They have more of the Disney designs. So it is cute. Those are super cute. So now the other thing I wanted to show you, we just got some new wide backs in today. Mike's got them in the computer. Purple. If you like purple, oh my gosh, beautiful purple wide back fabric. Purple came in and white, and then this little one. How many of you have babies coming? Friends with babies, nieces, nephews, grandbabies. Okay, so I'm looking for all the grandmothers to be out there. Look at this. Hold it up the right way. This is a new panel. It's a book. Look at that. And it's smaller. It's not a big baby book. It's smaller. So not only is it this adorable book, already printed on the fabric, there is a little bag to put the book in, and a little kitty cat stuffy. So this one just came in. Cheryl, your first grandbaby in June. Okay, Cheryl, make Mike's phone jingle. You guys are going to want this. It is so cute and so easy to make. Super easy. Great way to use your leftover batting because it just needs little pieces. The book page is only, this is the front page of the book right there. So it's my first words, my first colors. Says, let's see what else. There's so many words that help us chit chat. Before you know it, you'll be talking about this and that. So there's all of those, my first colors, oh, you know what? See, I just looked at it. It's actually can be it's 3 books, all 3 books. So you get 3 books, a bag to put it in, and the little stuffy kitty. Oops, where's the kitty? Kitty's on this side. There you go. So they're small books, just like the bigger ones we made. These are small. And if you know other things about the baby, you can even personalize it. So there's, places that you can even personalize it. So there's 3 books, 3 little, so they're going to be, if I find my tape measure fast enough, I could tell you, but they're just 3 little books. It is cute. And so we got 1 bolt, which means we probably have about 12 of them. So anyway, they're in the system and ready for all the grandmothers. And not only that, go onto our website, because with the stuff with the babies, we have, let's see, there's one that has animals on it. There's a couple of them that are little stuffies. There's one that's, let's see, there was a sheep that would be perfect for a little baby quilt. You could do both sides. There's one that has a grow chart. So they're really, really cool. Some really cool, cute little things. So anyway, unless you guys have some questions, comments, let me know. I'll wait here for a couple minutes and be happy to answer any of them. Hello, Barb Thompson. It's good to see you on Facebook Live with us today. And Kathy, yes, the frog is adorable. This machine has some really, really cute designs. There's a really cute owl, too. And I know that if you have Destiny's Dreams, any of the Baby Lock, you'll have some of these designs. It always starts out with the most of them with the highest machine, and then as it goes down, there's a few less. But there's really cute ones in there. If you just go in let me see here. I don't have the machine turned on, or I would show you where to look. It's under the Baby Lock exclusive designs, I think. Let's see if we can get this on fast enough so I don't have everybody just sitting around waiting. But I can show you where you'll find some of the cute designs on there. As you know, we don't sell machines anymore, so I'm happy to help you with whatever I can, but I'm certainly not trying to get you to buy a different machine or an upgrade. So let's let that run a second. But I do like to challenge you to look for things. First grandbaby, that is so exciting. Yes, check the site for all the new classes, guys. There's new stuff coming. I will be adding more new stuff. The new, I just went up to the shop before this, and this one, Life is Better in Bloom. It's this one right here. That's coming out in March. I do have, I've put together kits. This is another one that you buy the design through our link to Kimberbell. And once you get the link, then you have the option for background quilting if you want that. But I have put together 20 kits, and you can order those, and then we do a class to go along with them. Let's see. Barb Thompson, the manual for the Solaris, for the new upgrade. Anything, when you get an upgrade, it upgrades it adds that onto your machine. That's the same manual that comes with your machine to start with. Anytime there is an update or an upgrade, there is one. I'm working on putting together some classes. They gave you some free designs and like a workbook. I think they did. Brother, I think, has just come out with a manual on the new upgrade. I'm trying to get my hands on that. As soon as I do, then I'll be able to show you. We'll have a class. We're going to have a class. So anyway, let's just talk about this for a second. There we are. If I can get this over. Yeah. So if you just go to your machine, to the embroidery, and you just look at this first screen, sometimes you're not sure where to look. The little juvenile kid stuff, if you go under the exclusive, those are supposed to be the designs that are exclusive to Baby Lock machines. So of course, on your Brother machines, you have one that shows Disney, and it takes you to all the Disney designs. But under the exclusives, you have different tabs across the top, or different section. So if you've got all of these different ones, you look at, if you've got everything loaded with all the upgrades, then you've got to keep scrolling, or you'll think that, oh, I don't have anything. Yes, you do. If you go to the kids corner, that's where I found all these cute little kids. There's the little octopus, there's whales, there's crabs, and down there's my little frog, there's a lamb, and there's the turtle. So there's a whole bunch, and look at that, the little penguin. So there's a bunch of little designs that are built in there. So okay, that's all I have about that. Let's see. Okay, guys, go and sew. Have fun this afternoon. Work on your projects. Remember to get your projects finished, whatever it is that you chose. My quilt is finished. I got to post the picture. It is bound. It is sitting out in my front room. And next month, we're going to pick something that you purchased when you were out vacationing or out of town, or that you haven't worked with, whether it's a little piece of fabric or whatever. That's going to be our challenge for next month. And now we've got all these really cute panels. We're going to have to be doing some panel projects too. So make it a great afternoon. Go sew something, and I will see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock.